Within the corpus of Sahih al-Bukhari, Hadith 333 as narrated by Maimuna, wife of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, an evocative vignette emerges that offers profound insights into the themes of ritual purity, social interaction, and the lived religious experience of early Muslim women. Maimuna recounts, during my menses, I never prayed, but used to sit on the mat beside the mosque of Allah's Messenger. He used to offer the prayer on his sheet, and in prostration some of his clothes used to touch me. The scene evokes a setting of quiet intimacy and reverence. Maimuna, experiencing menstruation, a state widely understood as ritually impure in Islamic jurisprudence, nonetheless occupies a space of proximity to the Prophet during one of the most sanctified acts of devotion, prayer. Her presence on the mat adjacent to the mosque spotlights a nuanced understanding of ritual impurity. While Maimuna abstains from prayer in adherence to legal normativity, the narration is devoid of alienation or rebuke. Quite the contrary, the Prophet's prayer is portrayed as continually adjacent, intimate, even tactile, his garments momentarily touching her in prostration, an act of humility drawing him closer to the earth and, incidentally, to her. This closeness is rich in symbolic import. It demonstrates an absence of draconian barriers or hyperscrutiny regarding ritual impurity within a domestic religious context. The Prophet's comportment offers an implicit model: ritual restrictions do not equate to social exclusion. Maimuna's presence does not compromise the sanctity of his prayer nor prompt dramatic separation. Rather, her comfort and the Prophet's equanimity accentuate the dignity and inclusion granted to women, even during phases traditionally categorized as impure. Further, the depiction challenges any notion that ritual barriers should be confused with moral or social alienation. Within the formative period of Islam, the household of the Prophet provides an archetype: purity codes are observed but do not destabilize kindness, respect, or shared spiritual space. Purity codes are observed but do not destabilize kindness, respect, or shared spiritual space. The Hadith's transmission by Maimuna herself embodies the active participation of women in narrating, preserving, and interpreting the prophetic tradition, an act of intellectual and spiritual proximity that transcends physical states. Additionally, the silent bedrock of the scene is the Prophet's character. His tolerance, humility, and unwavering composure radiate an inclusive spirituality. The Hadith thus not only clarifies a legal ruling but communicates a broader ethos, that genuine piety is sophisticated, tolerant, and capable of encompassing both law and human relationship. In assessing the implications for later generations, this narration becomes more than a legal reference: it is an invitation to cultivate households and communities free of unjustified taboos, and to ensure that the observance of ritual purity does not become a pretext for exclusion or insensitivity.